Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with another update for my deck of panning. This project was created by Emilynmax here on YouTube. She created this project which is inspired by Books with Maddie, and you use a game board to kind of roll in prompts. So every month the game board shuffles and each card corresponds to something new. And then depending on what card you pull from a deck of cards, that will be a specific prompt that you need to roll something else in for. I'm working on 5 products at any point in time. There is a couple prompts that mean that you have to roll in more products, but overall I'm mainly working on 5 products in this project. So that's like the main rules. I will also have Emily's channel and introduction link down below if you want to check it out and know more about the rules. I'm sure that most of you guys aren't new to this project because it's been around for quite a while, and it's also a favorite in the panning community. But I'm going to jump straight into the video, but before I do so, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So we're going to start off with the first product, which is this one right here. I'm just holding it this way around because I don't want you to have any spoilers. But this is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Matte Bronzer from L'Oreal in the shade Light Medium. This is what it looks like. It is a beautiful bronzer. It's a really, really nice one to use. It's easy for me to reach for, and it's been like my everyday bronzer for the most part. As you can see, it didn't have pan or anything when I first rolled it in, and after 1 month, I also didn't have pan quite yet. I only reached for it 4 times in the first update. However, at the second update, I managed to hit pan on it, and I reached for it quite a bit. This is also where it was last month, and yeah, I had used the bronzer 32 times at this point, so again, quite a lot. And I have reached for this one 15 additional times in the past month, and this is where it is today. So I haven't looked back at the footage yet, but I think that the pan has expanded a little bit, quite a bit actually, I think so. And it's really, really exciting because the pan is getting very large now. You can definitely see a difference, and I feel like, obviously I still have quite a lot of product left in here, but it's definitely getting lower, and I'm seeing the end of this product. So yes, this is what it is today, and I am 47 uses into this product. Of course, it wasn't brand new when I rolled it in, but it was not very much used. It had a tiny bit of a dip in it, but yeah, majority of the product I have used in this project. So like I said, the pan is definitely getting bigger. I think I still have minimum 3 months left of this product, so it's still going to be in for the long haul as the prompt suggests. But I'm really been enjoying it. I'm wearing this one today, and yeah, it's a good bronzer. It is quite powdery, so you have to be quite gentle with it, and I think that's also why the pan is expanding so quickly, because when I pick up on my brush, there's a lot of kickback, but I try to use the kickback as well, just not to waste anything. But yeah, that is what this one stands today. It is of course staying in the project, but I'm happy to continue working on it because it is again a really easy product for me to reach for. The second product that I have is an eyeshadow, and this one I rolled in for Project Graveyard. And basically what that means is they have to roll in something they have worked on previously, but obviously haven't finished up quite yet. So I decided to go with this Stila Magnificent Metal in the shade Metallic Peach, which I actually had in this project at the beginning of the year, and my goal at that point was to hit pan on it, which I was able to do. So this is what it was like when I first rolled it in. This one has been in for 3 months now as well. So yeah, it's a really beautiful product, and in the first month I reached for this one 14 times, and this is what it looked like at that point. I have really slowed down with this one since then though. That was definitely my highest usage for this product. And in the second month I only reached for it 1 time, and this is what it looked like then, which is also at the last update. So in the past month, I have tried to reach for it a little bit more, but I still have quite low usage. I only reached for it 3 additional times, and this is what it is today. So I don't know if you can see any pan expansion or any difference in it. It's only 3 uses, and I now have reached for this one 17 times in total in this project. And I forgot to mention that my goal with this product is to reach for it 50 times. So I still have quite a long way to go because again, I only reached for it 17 times. So I still have 33 uses left to go. Yes, so this is what it is today. This is what the product looks like. And I do really have to step up my usage again with this one because again, I have 33 uses left with this product. And eventually I would ideally want to finish this product this year. So I do feel like I need to step up my usage game. I'm actually wearing this one on my inner corners today. Just a tiny bit on top of a different shadow. And it's quite bright. It's very sparkly. It is a beautiful shadow, but I just forget to reach for it. Yeah, I don't know why. I just forget about it. I think about it, oh, I can reach for it another time. I think because it is very sparkly, which is something that I enjoy, but it's still quite like opaque when it comes to like, I don't know, it's like, it's not opaque, but the actual particles in here is quite like opaque. So the shimmer is a bit thicker and they kind of cover up the color underneath. So I can't just use it as a topper shade. I can, of course, but it's gonna alter the color underneath. I think that's why I'm not reaching for it as much as I should. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to step my usage game and use this one at least 10 times in the next month, if not more, just because I don't want this to stick around until the very end. And again, I do ideally want to finish this one up this year. So I'm going to try to do better with this one and have a few more uses by the next updates. So the first product that we have to talk about is one that is a little bit of a fail at the moment because I haven't used it in the past month. This one rolled in 2 months ago, and this is the eyeshadow from Cleona in the shade Line of Queens. And I think I rolled this one in for favorite brand. I'm pretty sure I rolled this one in for that prompt. And Cleona is definitely one of my favorite brands in my collection. I have the whole Stained Glass collection, basically. I haven't picked up the latest release yet because I am on an eyeshadow no buy, low buy kind of thing. But apart from that, I have the whole Stained Glass collection. I have most of the nail polishes. I'm wearing one of them today, actually. And I have like some of the highlighter. I have the Deep Sea Treasures palette, which I will talk about later. Actually, it's also in this project. I have a lot of products from them, so it's definitely one of my favorite brands. And I decided to roll in, like I said, the eyeshadow Line of Queens, which is a beautiful shade. It looks like this. So yeah, this one was mostly brand new when I rolled it in. I might have used it once, I think, but it was, yeah, mostly brand new. And I rolled it in for a 10 use goal. In the first month, I reached for this one 3 times, and this is what it looks like at that point. And this is also what it looks like at the last update. And it's also what it looks like today because I have not reached for it. So it's staying the same. I don't have any progress pictures, because I just forgot about this product is right there. I'm covering the other products in this palette because I'm working on them in different projects. But yeah, it looks the same. I haven't reached for it, which is a little bit of a shame. I only have 7 more uses to go. And I was hoping to maybe have this out even this month. And if not this month, definitely next month. And I think that's still going to be my goal. My goal is still going to be to try to have this one out next month. But it means that I have to reach for it 7 times in the upcoming month, which should be doable. But I just wished I would have split the usage a little bit into this month. So it was a little bit of a fail, like I said, but that's okay. You can't have like amazing success on every single product. So I'm still fine with it. And honestly, I just kind of forgot about this product. I think Deco Panning is something that I kind of forgot about a little bit recently, because I feel like it's a product that I update quite late in the month. So I'm just like, oh, you know, I can reach for it later in the month. I can focus on my product level up or my Panda's eyeshadows or anything like that at the beginning of the month, and then, you know, I can get to them eventually. But I feel like I always forget about them, and then the month just flies by, and then it's like 2-3 days before the update, and I'm like, shit, I completely forgot about the products, and I kind of scram them all into my like routine. Like even today, I'm wearing a couple products from this project just to get some usage done. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm definitely going to try to reach for this one more. And I'm going to put it in like my everyday makeup bag for the next week, just to get a couple of those uses at least, even like at the beginning of the month, rather than like pushing it all to the end again. The fourth product that I have to work on is one that I have worked on as well for 2 months. And I rolled this one in for a setting spray. So I decided to go with my Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray, which is, I think, a deluxe size, kind of, I don't know if this is like a mini or if it is a deluxe size or what it is, but it's a smaller bottle. I got this one free when I purchased the grip primer, but I wanted to get some more use out of it because I've been neglecting it a little bit. But now you can see that it's getting quite low in here, which is nice to see. But I rolled this one in for usage of 30. So in the first month that I was working on this one, I reached for it 12 times, which is really good. I started the last update, I was expecting that to go down a little bit because I was no longer going to the office in the whole month of July and August. I'm not going to the office even, and I think the last week of June as well, I didn't go in. So I'm not needing my makeup to last as long because I'm not like going out. I have, of course, like used it when I do other things, like if I go out for like dinner or go see friends on the weekends after work, things like that. So I have still gotten some use out of it. So like I said, 12 uses in the first month, and I'm happy to say that I still reached for it 8 times despite not going to the office in the past month. So I'm now standing at 20 uses, which means that I only have 10 more uses to go with this product. It is actually getting, again, really, really close to being done. And I feel like with 10 more uses, it's definitely going to maybe use up even half what is left now. So I probably won't keep it in to finish, but it's definitely going to be a product that I can roll into a different project eventually and finish up, because I think it's going to be quite easy to get out as soon as I've hit my usage goal in this project. Then the final product that I have to talk about is the Deep Sea Treasures palette from Cleona. I mentioned that earlier. I actually can't remember on the top of my head what I rolled this prompt, like what I rolled in for this prompt. Maybe I rolled in like eyeshadow. I can't remember, but I will put it on screen. I will look it up and put it on screen because I can't remember right now. But what I decided to do with this one is I rolled this one in for No Pan Left Behind, because this year I'm trying to reach for most of my palettes in my Big Fat Eyeshadow project, which is where I have to create 3 exclusive looks with each palette. However, this is a palette I'm not including in that one because it is all shimmers. I'm also not including quads or anything like smaller. I don't think I have anything smaller than quads, I mean, apart from singles. But you know, quads and then this palette here is something that I'm not including because I do want something that can create whole looks and not just like accent shades, which this one is more like, because it is again all shimmers. So I wanted an excuse to reach for this one, No Pan Left Behind. So that's why I rolled it into this project, and this is what it looked like when I first rolled it in. Yeah, it was basically untouched. I think I swatched it a couple of times, but I hadn't really played around with this palette like I had wanted to. So yeah, that is what it looked like last month, and this is what it looks like today. I don't know if you can see any difference. Of course, I only need to reach for every single shade in here once in order to reach No Pan Left Behind. But maybe it looks a little bit different. I don't know. You will be better judge of that right now because I haven't seen the footage again. But I am happy to say that I was able to reach for this one, No Pan Left Behind. I reached for the last shades today. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that this one will be rolling out. So yes, this is the product right here. And it's obviously a palette full of multichromes, which is super, super pretty. I'm trying to show you some of the shifts. Maybe if you look in the mirror there, hopefully you can see some of the shifts. Yeah, it's a really, really stunning palette. I mean, even this shade here, you can see that it looks black right there, but in the mirror, you can see that it looks bright red to like gold. It's a super, super stunning shade. It's actually the shadow that I have on my outer corners today. It might look quite deep because of the light straight on, but at an angle, again, it turns into more of a red and then like a gold, and it's absolutely stunning. And apart from that, I'm also wearing the shade Ring of Fire today. So that is what I'm wearing all over my lid. And then again, that kind of black shade, which is called Shipwreck, on my outer corner. So those are the 2 shades that I'm wearing today. And again, with that, I have hit No Pan Left Behind on this palette. So that was the last product that I have worked on in the past month. And since I hit the goal on that one, it means I'm going to roll in one more product, which is really exciting. So I'm going to pull up the game board and I'm going to get my deck of cards, and we're going to just pull in one card and see what I get. So I have my deck of cards right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle it a couple times. Yeah, I'm not going to obviously look, but I'm going to shuffle it a couple times just so I don't know what's on top. And then at that point, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And we're just going to pick the top card, which is going to be 8 of Hearts. Okay, so I rolled in 8 of Hearts, which is Match's shirt. And it's quite funny because today I'm wearing quite a bright shirt, which is a red. It's like more of an orangey type of red. But yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm going to go ahead and pick a product. I think I already know what I want to pick for this prompt. I'm going to go ahead and get it, and I'll share with you what I decided to pick. So since I'm wearing red, it's an obvious choice for me to what to roll in. You might have seen on the time that I've been gone for like basically no time because I knew exactly what I wanted to roll in. And that is this lipstick right here. Of course, I'm wearing red, so I feel like a red lipstick is the perfect thing to roll in. This is the shade right there. I think that's pretty spot on to my shirt, isn't it? It's like an orangey red again. And again, you saw that this one comes from MAC. And it is one of the matte lipsticks in the shade Lady Danger, which is a classic red. This is a very classic shade. A lot of people love this one. And as you can see, I already used up quite a lot of it just from organic use. I haven't had it in a product pan or anything, but this is a perfect type of red to work on in summer because again, it has that orangey undertone. But the question is, how many uses should I roll this one in for? Should I roll in for 10 uses or is that too little? Because I do also count reapplications. And I'm also panning a lot of lipsticks. I don't want to take away from them too much. And I mean, realistically, with this kind of shade, I only reapply like a couple times, maybe max 3 times a time. So maybe if I roll in for 10 uses, that would be like 3-4 days of reaching for it, which is still not that much, to be fair. I mean, if I film, I only might use it once that day. I'm going to up it a little bit. I'm going to roll in for 15 uses, not 10. I'm going to roll in for 15 uses just to do a little bit more. But that is going to be the next product I'm rolling in. So that we have Lady Danger from MAC, and again 15 uses for this one. So there we have it. That is my update. Just to sum up with the products, for the first two we have the bronzer. This one is definitely going to stay in for quite a bit longer, so not going to roll out quite yet. Same with the Stila eyeshadow. I think this one is also going to stay in for at least a couple more months. So those are two products in for like the longer haul. With that Cleon eyeshadow right there, I'm really going to try to have that out next month. So that would be a roll in next month if I can reach for it 7 more times, which should be possible. So that is going to be one of my goals to have out next month. So hopefully I will have one more roll in, like I said. Then for the setting spray, I do think I should be able to reach for this one 10 more times in the next month. I only reached for it 8 times this month, but if I just push myself a little bit, 10 uses should be fine. So hopefully this one can also be out by next month. And then lastly, we have the MAC lipstick, which I just rolled in. 15 uses, might be a lot in 1 month. We'll see how I get on. I'm not too fast if I don't get it out next month, but hopefully within 2 months, this one should be able to roll out. But yeah, that is going to be the last product and my kind of predictions for next month. So that, you guys, is going to be it for my update today. Make sure to check out Emily, which will again be linked down below. I also have the collaboratory playlist linked down below as well with everyone who has done this project. If you just want to binge it or just have something on in the background or whatever you want to do, if you want to look at some amazing ladies and just binge some content, you can check that out down below as well. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.